and drift away.
What's up, guys? This is CGC Apex bringing you another Rise of Iron info video. I wanted to talk to you about Ornaments. Destiny and Bungie said there would be 21 in total, but not all the exotics will have ornaments. The confirmed exotics that we have are the Invective, the Zalos Supercell, Telesto, Meta Multi-Tool, Hawkmoon, Kvostov, Monte Carlo, and finally the Nemesis Star. Originally we thought this was just going to be skins, but apparently they will affect the weapon. Example would be the Hawkmoon, the Luck in the Chamber round, will illuminate your gun when you get that Luck in the Chamber round. And then how to get them, we will be getting them through Radiant Treasure, which is a drop that you get from the heroic strikes. They're not a constant drop. Apparently there will only be one per week. Then I wanted to talk about the raid a little bit. The raid will drop loot up to 385 for regular mode, and then when hard mode comes out it will drop at 400 light. They didn't really specify what will be coming from challenge mode. I think probably Radiant Treasure and maybe even Ornaments will come from the raid. I'm pretty sure from the raid challenges, but raid challenges probably won't be appearing for probably a month or so if I had to predict. The raid will launch on the 23rd, and then the theme of the raid revolves around collision. It'll be less technical or less mechanics than the King's Fall raid had, but it'll be a lot more chaotic and will be more about your light level rather than knowing the mechanics of how the raid will work. And then they're talking about a weapon that will be similar to the Touch of Malice, like how the Touch of Malice made the raid easier. They said there will be a weapon like that for the raid, but I don't know exactly what the exact gun is. A lot of people are speculating it's a pulse rifle, where if you get a headshot on any enemy, it sends out a SIVA-like projectile at other enemies. We don't know the name of it, like I said, but that's the gun that a lot of people are speculating is the raid gun. And then to get that, you will have to, it's probably going to be like the Touch of Malice in the fact that you have to get fragments in the raid completion before you actually unlock that gun. But speaking about the raid, I wanted to kind of outline what's going to be different with how the Fallen work, especially with now that they have SIVA. The dreads can move a lot faster now because they have like the peg legs, and they also will be throwing SIVA grenades that will do a little bit of damage. Headshots on them will also have a chance of emitting shrieker-like projectiles on their death. So whoever kills them with a headshot, you have a chance of being targeted by shrieker-like projections. Next are the Vandals, which have an enragement chance now. So they're like the knights. They can become enraged and will become more aggressive, so they'll try and come up and melee you now. And also their guns will contain, I guess, zigzag bullets. That's what I'm calling them right now. So they won't shoot straight, but they could bend now, so they can shoot you around corners, which can be very dangerous, especially in the raid. And then their shock rifles have become more accurate. And then the sniper Vandals, they now have triple tap shots from their snipe, so instead of shooting one bullet, it'll be 3. Next are the Captains, which instead of arc shields, they will have void shields, but that's the only thing that's changed for them. And then also in the patrol, uh, there will be SIVA nodes, which I guess if you get too close to them, you'll get like this kind of buff that says SIVA Swarm. Uh, that will do damage over time while you stand next to it. And then finally, we have these servitors, which instead of being kind of a healing servitor, it's more of a like a artillery servitor, which lets the dregs and other fall and shoot their guns faster, and I'm guessing more accurate too. But what we've all been looking towards is the rewards that we're going to get from the raid. The ornaments, like I said, will come from the challenge mode. We don't know what else will come from the challenge mode. But that's all we had for raid info. Some other side notes that I wanted to talk about were the vault space. They said there's not going to be a vault increase for Rise of Iron, but they are looking towards a solution. Like, they have a solution that they're working towards that will fix us needing more vault space, so I'm looking forward to that. And then also they announced that there will be new swords. They didn't really go into much detail, they just said there will be new swords. I already talked about the 1 radiant treasure per week. And then also, since Iron Banner will be moving to the new patrol area, that back area where Iron Banner was, they said they will be replacing it with other events. They didn't say specifically what events. The old events, which were the Sparrow League Racing, and what else was it? The Festival of the Lost. They weren't in the back area when they were here, so I'm guessing they're going to come up with some other event that will replace Iron Banner for being there at the tower. But that's all that Rise of Iron info that I had. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And like I said, this is CGC Apex. I'll see you later.